Women don't like that. They don't like bragging in general, essentially. If you like have to talk about being in a band, be like,
I did this.
I'm in a band.
Nobody likes the one-upper, right? And that's a bragger. We know a couple one-uppers. I can't stand being around them because you can't talk about anything without them talking about themselves the whole time.
I heard that the real one-upper though gets mad at the other one-upper because they're not allowed to talk about anything because the other one-uppers is dominating the conversation.
The only time I'm going to talk about anything is when I talk about fishing. I'm going to talk about fish. I'm going to talk about my 125-pound sturgeon that I caught.
This is what.
Don't ask me when.
Women don't like that. Now. But it's not that bad as some of the other things. Women don't like it. These are the things that resonated the most on this Reddit thread, okay? They don't like it when you are hitting on them and you have to tell them how unattractive you find other types of women that don't fit the profile in which they do. So,
they don't like that.
For example, if you're talking to...
If I'm talking to a blonde...
A girl with big boobs.
Okay.
And you say to the girl with big boobs, I just, my type is big boobs. I can't stand, women that are flat-chested. They don't like that.
Yeah.
They don't.
Sound creepy.
They don't like it if you say you're talking to a bigger woman.
No, dude. Of course they don't like any of that.
No. But you tell them you're like yeah.
I like my girls thick.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Like that thick girl.
I don't like it when I don't like the skinny women. I like a girl with meat on my bones.
I don't need no Skeletor. I'm into that thickness.
They also don't like it when you brag about all the different fights that you've been in.
I've never been in one. Boy, I'm a catch. Yeah. Too bad I'm married.
If you brag about your sex life, they don't like that.
I don't have one. I'm just kidding. Now I'm going to get in trouble. I'm just joking.
If you brag about drinking, they don't like that.
How much you can drink? Well, they just don't like bragging.
Yeah, bragging in general.
Okay.
Also, here are some other things.
Like stuff that guys like to do.
Here's some other things that they don't like when it comes to guys that have nothing to do with bragging. This one does not sit well with you. Wearing too much cologne. They don't like guys that wear too much cologne.
You think I wear too much cologne?
Well, I don't know what too much means. Like 5 sprays or...
No, I do 1 spray.
Right, okay, you might do 1 spray.
Can you smell my cologne?
But you have an arsenal of colognes. Is that too much?
No,
or is it too much?
It's wearing too much. Can you ever smell my cologne?
No, but I would say you're a guy that has too much cologne.
Well, I just have it.
You have too much cologne. You might not wear it.
They're all different smells for different times. If there's a sporty smell. This is
another one. This is another one that bodes really poorly for you.
All right.
Trying to look tough in profile photos.
What are you talking about?
You always make this face whenever we have to take pictures, and you're always like this, you're like giving this badass look or something like that.
I'm not.
It's like some rock radio consultant said, "Hey, you gotta look badass because dudes are looking at your pictures."
You're so full of crap. All right, this has been my profile picture now for the last couple of months.
I'm not saying your profile picture, okay?
Now, how does that look tough?
You kind of look tough in that profile picture.
No, I don't. I'm smiling with my wife.
And your wife's got a great smile.
Well, she has nice teeth. I don't have the best teeth. And
is that why you default to the tough guy look?
You jerk. You've been making fun of my teeth my whole life, and so I don't open my mouth anymore.
Your jacked up grill is the reason why you got to look tough?
God, you're such a dick.
Is that reason why?
To God, the funny thing here is you have caused so much trauma in my life that
I literally,
you've changed the way I smile in pictures.
You're always like this. You got the squinty eyes.
Nobody can see what you're doing.
You got the squinty eyes and you got that frown face. I'm sure people can find a picture online of you doing this. I think it's our profile picture on the KZOZ website. I think you got some kind of hardcore look on your face.
What are you talking about? Really?
The picture on KZOZ.com. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm going to look it up right now. I don't even know what they use. They
had somebody come in and take pictures.
Yeah.
And
it just says Jeff and Jeremy. There is no picture. It's just a logo. Yeah, there's no logo. Oh, well, the ones from the alley from a long time ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really old, by the way, because we look so much younger. I didn't have any gray hair then, or I probably did, but it just didn't stick out.
We always change it because we change it to accompany whatever the subject is. But what about the picture that goes with our podcasts?
I don't know what that picture is. I don't look at the podcast like you do.
You're badass.
All right. Well, sometimes you got to be a badass. I don't have to tell you.
Well, I'm just saying.
You should try it sometime.
Women don't like it.
Yeah. Well, I'm not looking for any.
Can I be honest with you?
Well, I'm not.
I try to look silly in photos.
Well, that's
I try
nice.
to look as silly as possible, like I'm having a good time.
Well, good. Yeah, me too.
They don't like pictures of your junk. You don't have to worry about that. They don't like it when you're too cool to do something. That's my I would have a problem in that because
You're too cool for the
I'm
world.
too cool to do a lot of things.
You know what's funny is I'm looking at our website and I'm looking at
Or I
everybody's
use
profile
it as an
picture.
excuse not to do
And
things.
they set up this Photoshop or this photo event thing, and we had to do it one day. And the photographer, and not anybody's profile picture is from that. It's all like some picture they put up. Okay. Anyways, so there you go, guys. What about? That's it? All you did was tell me about stuff, but you didn't help me unless I'm a single guy trying to find and meet a woman.
Yeah.
But what if I'm already married
That's
to a
what I'm
woman?
trying to help here.
What
God,
if I'm already married
this
to a
all
woman?
about you? You know what women also don't like? Guys that think it's all about them and their situation.
No, I'm just saying, what about all the other guys that have been married for 20 years or 15 years?
You don't have to worry about it.
No, that's
landed
BS.
the fish.
Oh, our wives hate us. We all know that.
Okay,
we all know they just feel stuck.
They're stuck with us, so we're all stuck together, so we don't have to worry about any of this.
What are we doing that's pissing them off?
We don't have to worry about any of this.
No, we do, because when you're single, you just find another woman. When you've married one and committed to her, you're sorry to use the word stuck, but that's it. So you want to make sure that's good.
They probably don't like the same things, I would imagine.
Well, I'm not going to
So don't quit bragging
talk
about your
about
sex.
what other kind of women I don't like.
Quit bragging about your sex life and your drinking at work. Because it gets back to your wife.
Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.